How many cases have been confirmed? How many people have been cured? How many people have died? How many years will the pandemic last? And when can we stop wearing masks? With 109 million confirmed cases and under 3 million deaths worldwide, these are the questions we ask or hear every day at school, workplace, on the radio, and even on the corner of the street. We suddenly lost all the things we can easily get. Regardless of our social status, our religion, race, culture, we are all in this together. This pandemic has taught us two life lessons: the importance of community and gratitude. COVID-19 connected us as a whole. The virus did not choose, but included every one of us, everybody around the world. And as a young teenager, I never knew my fragility without a community, without having connections with people before the pandemic. A year ago today, schools were closed, stores were shut down. I was more lonely than ever. I miss practicing drills every Thursday night. I miss going to birthday parties, concerts that I love to attend. I miss seeing people without a mask. I miss all the other unrealized plans. Even giving a hug to our friends are not allowed. Even shaking our hands to show our kindness, it's so precious. It is a growing shadow of despair that I knew overwhelmed so many of us. The worst part of it is not knowing what the future holds in this face of difficulty, uncertainty. And these hard times, people are grieving losses on many levels. Many families are living with the devastating loss of a loved one. Many families were separated due to the lockdown. After facing all these obstacles, we learned that to be grateful for everything around us. Small things, like who would think toilet papers will become this popular? Like 10 years ago, when I was drawing on them on the playground, I did not see any potential. Can you imagine that? I remember in the beginning of the pandemic, I saw those pictures on Twitter, on Instagram of empty toilet paper shelves. I was so shocked. It was so crazy. And people thought they will actually need 100 rolls of toilet paper to survive in this pandemic. The biggest challenge we faced wasn't sanitation. It wasn't bread, but it was the great 2020 toilet paper shortage. It was even more popular than masks. And people actually think they will need 100 rolls of toilet paper in only 2 weeks of quarantine. And I'm here telling you that you should have been seeing a doctor long before the pandemic. Don't even use COVID as an excuse. Many people think this is really funny. They started to talk about it on Twitter, on Instagram, and all the social medias. But in fact, this perfectly demonstrates the consequences of disconnection. Why are people so afraid? What is our biggest fear? Why are we trying to get those 100 rolls of toilet papers? Why? If we come together and included everybody without discrimination, people won't panic. People wouldn't think that small things like toilet paper will be out of stock, so will be distributed equally. But until then, we never realize the importance of unity and community. Eventually, everything will return back to normal because everything happens for a reason. It has been one of the toughest years we humans have faced. But COVID helped us to realize the most important lessons we'll learn in our life: unity and gratitude. Because at the end of the day, we are the people that come together to solve all the problems, all the obstacles in the world. If each of us, as a community, as a whole, no matter who we are, no matter where we are from, come together, respect the measures that the authority has imposed, the situation will get better and will pass so much faster than expected. And in that case, there is no segregation. The color of our skin, our culture, our backgrounds, our traditions do not matter, because at the end of the day, we are all humans. Thank you very much. Back to you.